Welcome everybody to the Pit Stall Premier Series tonight at Final Dega. Man, there's big money on the line, lots of prizes. I think they're even going to give some stuff away in chat. You got to be present though to win that stuff. I believe Dave Freeman there is going to be taking care of that in chat. Well, welcome everybody. Glad to have you. We're having we're doing 80 laps here tonight. We'll get to that in just a minute. But I got to welcome my good buddy Dwayne LaPrade. Welcome, Dave or Dwayne, and man, good to be back here at Talladega tonight.
Yes, sir. Going to be a good race. Got a lot of drivers out here. Going to be a lot. I expect to see a lot of three-wide racing here tonight, and money's on the line. So this is the last race of the season. So there's nothing to hold back here.
Yeah, and check out, folks. You got to check out some of the stuff here now. This one here. This is the actual trophy that they are giving away tonight. That is an awesome looking trophy, man. They don't get a whole lot better than that. That is really awesome. Also, they got some of the t-shirts that will be given out to the three that are running for the championship here, which I'm going to let Dwayne get to here in just a minute. And also these I don't know what you call tumblers, I guess, or they're drink tumblers.
Yep.
To be given out too. So pretty cool stuff given away. Well, Dwayne, tell us what all's going on there tonight. You got a pretty big list to go through.
Yeah, we got a lot going on. First and foremost, to the race winner is going to be $150. So that's a big prize. Second place is $100, and third place is going to be $50. There's also going to be a $50 prize to the person who finishes the highest, not in the top three, and has the lowest amount of incidents tonight. So one other fourth prize there of cash. But there's a lot more than that. There's going to be a push to talk button from simspeedshop.com. That's going to be awarded to the person who leads the most laps. There's going to be a t-shirt from simracingmerch.com. That's going to go to the pole winner. The race winner will also, on top of the $150, he's also going to get a custom 3-paint oval package from iWraps. So that is going to go to the race winner. The race winner is also going to get Premier Series tumblers, as well as the champion. They've got 3 guys going for that, and I'll talk a little bit more about that in a second. And there's also going to be a fan chance drawing. So one of those random drawings, someone in chat will get one of those tumblers as well.
Yeah. Well, now you were talking about, now there is no points here. No. They do not take care of points. So tell us how they arrived at the top 3 here, bidding for the championship tonight. Daniel Holloway, Sean Wilder, and Troy Radford.
Yeah, it wasn't anything to do with points. It was all based on performance throughout the season. Sean, he averaged, he was one of the top averagers, averaged a 9th place finish throughout 8 races. He had no wins, but he did get 3 top 5s, and he led 92 laps. So that's how he was selected. Holloway run every race, didn't have any wins as well, but he did also finish 9th, which was one of the highest averages of finishing. He had 2 top 5s and led 40 laps. Troy only ran 6 races, but he does have a win, and he did get 4 top 5 finishes and led a total of 52 laps. So the top 3 that they're going for this champion trophy tonight were selected purely on season performance.
Very cool, very cool. Well, looking at the temperatures here tonight, we do have 65-degree air temperature, a 93-degree track temperature, just a 2-mile-an-hour wind. That shouldn't bother them any out there tonight. 80 laps we're looking at. That's 213 miles. Tire window about 50 to 60 laps. Fuel window, we were trying to calculate it in our heads here. I'm going to say 18 to 22 laps thereabouts, because we're only running 50% fuel here tonight. So, but we're kind of guesstimating that at about right around the 20 lap mark, I think, is when they're going to have to come in. And pit road speed 55 miles an hour. Yeah,
yes,
3 resets here tonight, Wayne, and 2 green-white checkers if we need them at the very end. So, but yeah, some of the sponsors you were talking about there, iWraps and Sim Speed Shop, SRM, Sim Racing Merch. These guys, these companies have been around for a long time, and you know, it's always good to kind of go back and look at that. You know, they're going to be giving away mugs tonight with special stuff on them, like World's Okayest Sim Racer, the T-shirt with semi-pro fake race car driver. That one's pretty cool. And a hat that says brakes on it. That one's pretty cool. And also a sweatshirt that says I want to go fast. So a lot of really cool merchandise going to be going out to these guys tonight. This is really amazing.
Yes, sir. And if you guys at home are curious about what that's going to look like, just keep an eye on the corner of your screen there. The pictures of the prizes are popping up at random down there. And there's also a couple more things that they're going to be giving away. They're going to be giving away multiple CBD packages for random fans. There's going to be, like you said, random T-shirt drawings for chat there. Now that's not going to be done by us. They do have a guy who's going to be in chat doing that. But yeah, there's a lot of stuff being given away tonight here for this season closer.
Yeah, actually, I forgot about that. The full spectrum hemp oil for humans and pets, grown on Kentucky farms. David Cox, he's an independent affiliate there. You can check him out at products.cashdrag.com. Products.cashdrag.com. So you can check it out. We'll have that up there. That's actually in that scrolling screen capture there too. So you'll be able to see that. But I know they've been giving that stuff away pretty much most of the season, or well, at least the second half of the season here. And boy, people are really loving that. I don't know if a lot of people are into that CBD stuff, but it is pretty cool. Well, folks, we're going to step away with the national anthem. We'll be back to talk more about that because qualifying's right around the corner. So stay with us.
the brave. We'll fight you in name, the name of the brave. We are the US of A. For those unaware, that flag is still there. It's our future to save, this land of the brave, the US of A. Oh, say, just that star-spangled banner gave way for the land of the brave. And the
This is Rio of Madison Rising, and you're watching MaxSpeedTV.
All right, we're back, folks. Some people have taken time. Right now, Tom Quattlebaum to the top of the leaderboard. Troy Radford, second. John Johnson, third. And Billy Stanley, fourth. I see we got some Billy fans in chat there. Some people voting for Billy. All right, very good.
Thanks.
Yeah, let's see. Julie, GW Graphics, Douglas, Dave Freeman, of course. I'm not sure. Is that Jerry or Gary? I'm not sure. I think that's Jerry. Jason. Michelle, how you doing? Well, yeah, it is a pretty awesome one, Michelle. I really like that national anthem. We have actually, I got written permission from them, from Madison Rising, to use that in our broadcast. So I think that's really cool. Thank you to Madison Rising for their rendition there of the national anthem. We love it.
Sure. Great one. John Johnson on the poll right now with a 50.699.
Nice. Yeah, there's a poll award for that too. What was it?
I believe it's going to be, let me pull it back up. For the poll, going to be a t-shirt from simracingmerch.com.
Yeah, there you go. Nice gift. Yes. Well, we got about 35 drivers in here, thereabouts, somewhere along there. So it's going to be a big field here to start out, and Jimmy Crow just took it to the top of the leaderboard.
Sure, as did a couple other guys, put John Johnson all the way back to fourth.
Yeah.
Conrad and Eric Laurie coming in with some fast times as well.
Yay. Everett Lane coming around. Looks like he's going to turn in his first qualifying time here. Nice looking number 24 car. Really like it. Sharp looking, all them flames on it and everything. See, he usually is a pretty good qualifier. Let's see what he turns in here. Takes it down below that yellow line. You got to keep it off of the grass, but let's see what he turns in. David Anderson takes the pole. And Everett Lane now goes to third on his first lap.
Sure.
They're supposed to have a 5-minute qualifying effort here, and they're going to have a short drivers meeting, so we may see some guys not out on the track here in a little bit. So Daniel Holloway, 24th on his first qualifying time. I'm sure that's not where he wants to be, 25th. Unless he decides he wants to ride in the back, which is not at all a bad thing. There's Luke Gray, the Sinclair car. Love that car. Yes. Good to see the Sinclair car out there.
Holloway will pick up the 12th on his second lap.
Very nice. Yeah, he'll be 13th now. He just got bumped back one.
Just got bumped back to 14th.
Yep, 14th. Kevin Freese takes the pole. Holy smokes. I think it's Kevin Freese or Freeze. I think it's Freese. I think it's how you say it. Gabe Butler to second.
Yes, sir. By 1/1000th of a second slower than Kevin Freese.
Yeah, it's actually showing the same exact time on my ticker here, but here comes Luke Gray around for his second lap. Let's see what he turns in.
7th quick.
7th. Not bad. Not bad. Yeah, I really don't think there's a good place to start or a bad place to start when you get out on a super speedway. I'm always kind of the one, Dwayne, I like to start in back to stay out of all the hubbub that's going on up in the front. You know, guys battling each other for that one lap lead, and which you don't get any points for that or anything because there is no points, but you know, it's just a battle up there, and I just try to stay out of it. You know, if you can stay back about 4 or 5 seconds, that way you got time to check up in case something does happen up in the front. And the bad thing about it is everybody's going to be on top of each other, Dwayne, and when we see a wreck, it's going to be a pretty big wreck.
Yes, sir. I look for some of these guys to, especially a little further in the back, to branch off and try to make their own separate pack. Probably do, 5 or 6 cars single file behind the biggest group. That would be, if I was in it, that'd be my goal. We have 27 of 35 drivers qualify, and these guys who haven't taken a qualify time, they're purposely starting in the back, and it's not a bad strategy.
Yep. Music Express. How you doing there, Music Express? Heather, how's everybody doing? Heather pulling for the number 8 car there, Dude Conrad. All right, very good. That's a good choice, Dude Conrad.
He's got several wins at this track. Yes, sir.
Yeah. Some ones to kind of never count out is Dave Anderson, Donald Sadusky, Everett Lane, Dude Conrad, Sean Wilder, of course, DJ Mitchell. I've seen him pull out some great finishes. Of course, Troy Radford, we'll be keeping an eye on him tonight because he's one of the guys in the battle here for this championship. Donald Stewart, and we don't want to forget about Daniel Holloway. And here's one that slipped in, Rick Cadote. Now, Rick is a real race car driver. Actually won a few weeks ago here. He won a big event in a real race car. I remember seeing that on Twitter. He posted it on Twitter. So,
nice.
I think it was in ARCA, or I can't remember what series it was in, but yeah, Rick Cadote. So we got some pretty good one. Anthony Poston, he's back there in the pack of ways. And a lot of guys that did not qualify. I don't know a lot of these guys. Donald Bennett, I know him, but Ray Radford, I know him. Brian Rainville, Thomas Gould, Scott Bellum, Rick Nichols, Brian Mescal, and Roy Hyde. I don't know some of them guys very well. But we'll see what they do here at the final Dega tonight. This is the season finale here for the pit stall tonight at Talladega. So,
sure.
All right, looks like that's it.
Going to be really interesting for our championship guys. Sean Wilder starting 12th, Daniel Holloway 17th, and Troy is right there with him in 15th. So they're all
Yeah.
starting around each other mid-pack.
Wow. All right, Kevin Freeze comes walking away with that T-shirt that you were talking about there. He takes the pole with a 50.643, and actually on my end here it shows that him and Gabe Butler were tied, but iRacing, they go into hundreds of thousands, so, and my overlays don't go into hundreds of thousands, so that's how much they were off. Just a few hundredths of a thousand. All right, so anyhow, David Anderson starting third, Jimmy Crow fourth. Donald Sadusky will start fifth, Everett Lane sixth, Luke Gray seventh, and Dude Conrad eighth, Eric Laurie ninth, and John Johnson starting 10th. Dwayne?
Doug Johnson's going to roll off 11th, Sean Wilder 12th, EJ Mitchell is going to roll off 13th, Billy Stanley 14th, Troy Radford 15th, Donald Stewart 16th, Daniel Holloway 17th, Rick Cadote 18th, 19th is going to be Len McNeese, and Chris Mefford is going to round out the top 20. Rudy?
Tom Quattlebaum, 21st. Brandon Mefford in 22nd. Anthony Poston starting 23rd. Doug Wysocki, 24th. Jeffrey Clifton, 25th. David Payne, 26th. Derek Paulson, 27th. Roy Hyde, 28th, the first one to not take a qualifying time. Brian Mescal will start 29th. Brian Rainville, two Brians back here in row 15. That's pretty awesome. Brian Rainville, 30th. Thomas Gould, 31st. Rick Nichols, 32nd. Scott Bellum in 33rd. Donald Bennett starting 34th. Ray Radford, 35th. And, of course, our race control is David Cox. So, wow. Nice size field here tonight.
Yes, sir. A lot of guys wanting that $150 prize, but I think a couple of them will settle for second at $100. So it's going to be really interesting to see the strategies play out here.
We are rolling out. Yeah, nice throwback paint scheme on that Kevin Freeze car there, Folgers.
Yes, sir.
That was an old Mark Martin paint job, wasn't it?
It was. And a Pearson paint scheme as well.
Yeah. Yeah, I like to see them throwback paint jobs. They're pretty
Got
cool.
A lot of good looking cars out there tonight. Absolutely.
All right, folks, 80 laps. Looking at these folks. Just remember that 80 laps here. First round pit stop, somewhere between 18 and 20 laps. Might see somebody get a little bit more, maybe in the back, saving a little fuel. We'll look for that.
How long you think before we see 3 wide, Rudy?
Oh, I don't look for it to be too long. Maybe like about lap 2 or 3.
Right.
Yeah.
I would have to agree. We'll see.
Yeah, I think for the most part, I hope that the guys they have patience out here. You know, patience is always a virtue. Save them resets. You got 3 resets. Don't try to use them up in the first 10 laps of the race. You know, I mean, be patient out there. I think 3 wide, usually at these super speedways, on lap 1 or 2 or 3 like that, it's a waste. You know, I mean, you're taking a chance and happen to use a reset, and you're giving up that track position. It's tough. You know, I get it. Everybody wants to be up in the front, but too early like that is just not a good call. Well, here we go. Pace truck heads to pit road, a long ways around here before they get the green flag.
And before they do, just mention, you know, I know there's no points for leading a lap, but if you lead the most, you're going to walk away with a push to talk button from simspeedshop.com. So that's on the line for these guys as well.
Yes.
Green flag, green flag.
All right, green flag's in the air. Here we go. Final day out here, the season finale. Big push there from Jimmy Crow on Gabe Butler. Wow, man, these guys are going after it already.
Yeah, Gabe was lagging back there on that start, but it's working through it. He's got a good push from Crow.
Yep.
See if he can take the advantage here as they go down the backstretch.
All right, very good. I don't know if Marie's in chat there or not. I have not seen Marie in a while. I hope she's okay. But she usually was in chat every now and then. Luke Gray. Everybody getting up to speed now. They are up to full speed now, or thereabouts. They're pretty close to that. So, and here they go, 3 wide. Gabe Butler, high side, and up the middle. I think that's David Anderson, isn't it? Yeah.
Sure.
Yep, David Anderson right up the middle. Him and Everett Lane not wasting any time. Well, they can do the 3 wide here, you know, but you need an awful lot of help up there on that high side. Dude Conrad up there with them, but they need about 4 or 5 cars up there. So they're going to keep going backwards here for a little while. They're going to have to duck into that middle lane and catch a draft.
Well, Rudy, we were both wrong. They didn't make it past lap 1.
Yeah. Yep. Yep. Surprise. I am kind of shocked. I really did not think that would happen that quick, but by golly, they got to it. No wasting time.
Sure, and just as I thought, some of these cars a little further in the back, like Rick Nichols, David Payne, Roy Hyde, they've all kind of gotten single file and distanced themselves from that lead group, seeing them go 3 wide that early. I don't blame them.
Oh, yeah, I know it. Tom Quattlebaum back here, Brandon Mefford. These guys, they're just being patient to try to set this up here for a good race. But back up front here, they're still 3 wide. Gabe Butler, Jimmy Crow on that high side, trying to make something work up there. But boy, they need an awful lot of help. And I see Dude Conrad backed out of it. He said, you know what, I think I'm going to it's just not very fast up there without having about 5 cars. So he's just going to duck in here and ride in the middle for right now.
Yeah, and that's not a bad move on his part either. You see these two on the high side now starting to go backwards without that help. They're going to get some momentum and go to the front a little bit, and then they're just going to start falling back. So, and until they get more help up there, they're really just stuck there and going the wrong way.
Yep. You hear them lifting off the gas here. They're closing that gap up a little too quick sometimes on the guy ahead of them. And boy, they got to lift out of the gas, or boy, they'll run right over somebody. So good job by these guys. Billy Stanley in 16th.
Yes, sir. And I was a little concerned. Doug Johnson hit that yellow line. It was almost a big incident there, but he kept it saved, and they're still going.
I seen that. I did see that. Yeah.
5 cars now on the outside line. Careful, guys.
Yeah, big wiggle there by Doug Johnson, too. Donald Stewart up the middle. Started 16th, only up to 14th right now. But Anderson in the front. And he comes down the hill.
Sure.
Yep.
And the 6 cars on the outside line, look for them to come forward.
Yes.
As long as they can hold it. Oh, Dude Conrad.
Oh, Dude Conrad. Oh, that's going to be a big one there. Oh, my gosh. Yeah, he collected a ton of people into that one. I figured something was going to happen there. Let's go back and take a look at this, folks. Yeah, Dude Conrad getting turned. I don't know who turned him there, whether it was Holloway. Like
Netco, I don't know if he blew up or something. He just lost speed. Like it almost like the engine blew, Rudy. But I didn't see any smoke come out of the car.
Yeah, well, I'm watching here. Let me see if I can find a better camera angle than that.
Was doing about 200 mile an hour, and then all of a sudden just dropped out to 195, and it was that that quick of a checkup. Daniel Holloway just had nowhere to go.
Yeah, Daniel Holloway got into the back of him right there, and oh my. Yep, and he spun around. That's going to collect a whole bunch of people into that one. Doug Johnson, of course, Daniel Holloway, Donald Stewart. Man, we got a lot of guys caught. Billy Stanley, he's kind of slipped through that. Len McNeese. There was one heck of a lot of guys caught up into that.
Yeah, I'm not sure what happened there. It just sounds like, I don't know if he started getting loose, but I went back from his in-car, and it just sounded like he got out of the gas.
Okay.
And that was just long enough, that much of a checkup that quick, and that's what caused that.
Well, they're coming to pit road. Because remember, folks, they're only running 50% fuel, and these cars do not get good gas mileage at all. So,
Oh.
you know, keeping the tank full of gas, you know, as full as you can get it, is definitely a must. We probably will see no tires here tonight for a little while, anyhow. I would venture to say it's going to be a top off the fuel tank and get the heck off of pit road as fast as you can. Yep,
Yeah,
that's exactly what David Anderson did. All right, very good. Well, it looks like Donald Sadusky stayed out.
Looks
think
like he might have gone through his pit box. He came down pit road. He missed his pit box, Rudy.
Okay. Well, let's get a word in with John Johnson. We don't talk to John all that much. See what he's got to say about this race here so far. John Johnson, you got a copy?
Hey, Rudy, I got a copy. How you doing, man?
Hey, doing well. Well, we don't get to talk to you very often when you're out there racing. I know you stay pretty sharp focused. Tough racing out there so far already, just a very hard to pass. What do you got to do about that? I mean, I know you got to find a teammate to work with. Do you have one around you to help you?
I don't have one in the immediate vicinity, but I'm sure I'll see the guys before the end of the night's over. But right now, yeah, it's just a chess match. Just kind of move back and forth as you can, and just try to stay with the pace until we get a little closer to the end.
Yeah, well, we seen, you know, we were actually pretty shocked because we were trying to figure out, okay, what lap are they going to go 3 wide on? And golly, man, you guys were 3 wide on the first lap.
The first lap, Brady, I tell you, these boys are ready to roll, that's for sure. But you know, after the first accident like that, I think we might see a couple people settle in and get a little bit more cautious throughout.
Yeah, it's something you don't want to burn through them resets, you know, in the first quarter of the race or something, or the first half of the race. You want to try to save them. So we got some guys that had to use resets already. You lucked out of that one. How did you manage to make it through that?
I think just by being in front of it, pretty much. So, but yeah, we got lucky there. I don't know if it'll hold up through the rest of the night, but I guess we'll see.
All right, brother. Well, you almost had the pole, John. We were watching. We thought you had it, but man, you got beat.
Yeah, I was hoping for it. Maybe come away with a little bit of a prize here. But yeah, they're a lot faster than I am. So what do you do?
Well, good luck out there, John. I hope you at least get something out of this tonight, a prize or something for all the work you put into it. It's well deserved, you know. And man, I gotta congratulate you for putting this all together, man. Great job. I'll tell you, are loving this right here. This is great. I love to see this. Uh-oh. Did you blink out?
So much to get everything prepared for. So just want to give a shout out to her and thank you guys for what you do, man. It's awesome.
All right, brother. Well, good luck out there then.
Thank you.
Yeah, he was blinking out on me there.
Oh no.
All right, lights are out.
Playing out.
Lights are out, Dwayne. You know what that means. And Donald did not stop and take any fuel or tires or anything. So he just did a drive through. So remember, he's got about 8 laps on them tires.
Yeah, I don't think the tires are going to be an issue. It's fuel is going to be his problem.
Yeah, fuel. Yeah, he's going to be on a total different pit sequence than everybody else.
Speaking of being on a different pit sequence, we had about 15 drivers come down pit road and top off. So a lot of different strategies starting to play out early.
Yes. I see somebody in the back there. Who is that that's got the damage on their car? Trying to make that out. Number 71? Who's the number 71? No, not Rick Cadote. Yeah, Rick Cadote. He did not use his quick repair. Oh, he's got a lot of damage on the nose of that thing. I hope he realizes that. We'll get him going.
All right. Yeah, that they definitely are going to want to watch out for him because he is not going to be up to speed. He's truck ducks off. Donald Sadusky leading David Anderson around here through the tri-oval, waiting for the restart zone.
Green flag.
Green flag is out, and we are back underway at Talladega Super Speedway.
David Anderson slipped by, got that position there on the outside, but he's going to go backwards pretty quick now.
Yeah, he had absolutely no drafting help out there, and that is not going to keep you up front.
Yep. Everett Lane right behind him. Luke Gray, he finally makes it to the outside. It's the only place you can pass. You can't pass on the inside. You know, that's just the way racing is. If you're going to do any passing, you got to get to that outside lane and try to make something happen up there. They do need a lot more help. And, I think John's right, because, man, look how this pack has really gotten busted up now. A lot of guys are laying back a ways. Single file back here. Ray Radford, Doug Wysocki. These guys kind of taking it easy back here right now. It's a long race. 80 laps is a long ways,
Yes, sir.
213 miles. It's a lot.
Yes, sir. And one of the guys who's in trouble right now, Rick Cadeau, that damage is catching up with him. He is off the pace, 6 seconds already behind the pack. He's got to be open for another caution here soon.
I'm wondering if he forgot to check the boxer for a reset.
Yeah, well, another guy out there having front end damage is Tom Quattlebaum. He's currently in 18th, but doesn't appear to be affecting him too bad, as he's part of that second pack right now. We've got two distinct packs.
Oh, another blinker. Oh, man, and when he come back, he was all over the place there. Whoa, that's Ray Radford. Blinking quite a bit. All right, back up front, David Anderson. Donald Sadusky. And our pole sitter, Kevin Freese, he's tucked in behind Donald Sadusky, making it happen.
Right now, it looks like the safest place to be is in the lead pack, as they're for about half a lap or about 3 wide in the second pack behind them, but they've got it sorted out now. Or do they?
Yeah,
a lot
or
of
do
checking
they?
up going on.
Oh, my. Bottle bomb the outside, going to get passed up by that inside line. And these guys running about 3.5 seconds behind that lead pack. So that's a good, safe place to be. But the bad part of that is, and we have seen this many times, Dwayne, you get that far back, if this thing was to stay green, it's very, very difficult to catch back up to that front pack, and you just kind of put yourself out of the chance of bidding for the win.
And I think that damage on Quattlebaum's front end is what's got these guys all bottled up here. I don't know if he realizes that he's got so much damage, and they're just trying to get around him right now.
Yeah, he's trying to stay high and give them the bottom line. Chris Mefford leading this second pack here. Him and Scott Bellum. Doug Johnson, he was involved in that wreck, so he has had to use one of his resets, because that car was pretty well tore up bad. So some of these guys have had to use a reset. Dude Conrad back here definitely was the one that got spun there. So he's way back in the pack. These guys have got a lot of work to do to get caught back up to that front pack. And these guys in the front here are a lot more coordinated. If you look at them, they're not all split up. They're staying right there nose to tail pretty good.
Yeah, in this second pack, they're still 3 wide trying to get this sorted out. If they have any chance of running down those leaders, they're going to have to get single file and start racing each other, because right now they're 5 seconds behind the pack and they're pulling away.
Yeah, that front pack's pulling away big time. Yep. There's Laurie, last one in this front pack. Doesn't seem to be, he's not worried about losing the draft, at least not for now. If something does happen, he can always fall back to that second group. But Anthony Poston just took over the lead on that second group. But up front, Donald Sadusky continuing to lead, him and David Anderson.
Yeah, they've been side by side since the drop of the green flag. There's been a lot of give and a lot of take, but neither one of them has been able to really get a clear advantage.
Hey, Sarah. Holy smoke, Sarah. I haven't seen you in forever. Where you been, girl? DiNapoli. DiNapoli. I think isn't that how we said it? Sarah DiNapoli? DiNapoli?
Oh, yep.
Something like that. Oh, she'll correct me here in a minute. So, but it's been a long time since I've seen her. Holy smokes, man. Gabe Butler sitting in 7th place after starting 2nd on the outside of the front row. And kind of boxed in right now. Looks like he's just trying to keep his car cool. There's a cool customer right there, Dwayne. And I know you and I've watched him many a times. He will ride and ride and ride, and try to keep his car clean, keep out of trouble. That's the whole ticket here tonight: keeping your car out of trouble.
Yeah, that's going to be the key to success for sure. And if you can get out of here without using a single reset, you kind of accomplished something.
Hey, JD Crow. JD Crow's in there. Ah, Mr. JD Crow.
Very nice.
Yeah. Doug Johnson in chat.
And it looks like the second pack's finally got it sorted, but in doing so, they're now 6 seconds behind the lead.
Yeah. Yep, I see that now. Oh, man. Yeah, they've got to get in line here and just race. I always say the first half of the race, you need to race the track, okay? That second half of the race, go out there and race each other. And this is what these guys need to do right now. They just need to race the track, get the laps wound down, get through pit stops, and that final pit stop, make sure that you've got yourself in a position where you're close enough to the front, and, you don't want to get back there too far. This is early enough that they're okay. They're staying within about 6.5 seconds of that lead pack, and this is okay right now. But as we get closer to the end, you don't want to be that far back because you can't reel them in.
No, and right now your best bet is to try to make that up on pit road, but you're going to have to come in before these leaders, and if you're going to try to do that, and that's going to be really hard if the leaders take go only. Speaking of Donald Sadusky, he's going to have to be pitting here very soon. He is almost out of fuel.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, he just did a drive-through. Yeah, so he's going to have to. I hope he lets these guys know, because you don't want to just like peel off right in front of somebody. It could really throw things out of whack right there, man. Everybody kind of freak out,
Yeah, the only thing I can think of is he was counting on another caution to come out,
right,
and everybody coming back down pit road, but that has come back to bite him here. He's going to be the only guy pitting in just a couple laps here.
Yeah, it's got to be a couple laps. Yeah, because you got to take the caution laps out of that. So, yeah, probably another 2 laps. I would within the next 2 laps you'll have to come.
Yeah, I got a feeling he's coming this time.
John Johnson up to 4th.
Because he's hoping he would. Oh, go ahead, sir.
He was hoping he would win that pole prize, but he didn't win it.
It's close.
Yep.
Yeah, Sadusky's been out there 19 laps. If he goes another one, that'll be 20. That's going to be pushing the fuel limit to really an extreme level here with 50% fuel.
Yeah, this is not a track. Here he comes.
Yeah.
This is not a track you want to run out of fuel on the backstretch or something.
No, sir.
He's locking it down. Good job, Donald. Good job. Well, I gave David Anderson. He just went right down the hill and took over that spot.
Sure. And he's got Everett Lane there on his outside.
Yeah, Dave was telling me something kind of a little upsetting. I was kind of a little bit disappointed. He said that he's gonna take a little break away from iRacing for a little while. David Anderson. And I said, well, man, it's not something you want to just give up. And he said, no, I'm just going to take a break, I think.
Right.
I think a lot of guys agree. Maybe just take a couple of weeks off and, get your mindset right again, and you'll be good. Come back and enjoy yourself again. So we might not see David Anderson for a little while.
Everybody needs a break. I've gotten myself to that point as well. You just take a couple weeks off, come back, you're good as new. And Everett Lane has taken over the top spot now.
Yeah. Well, don't look now, but here comes two of the championship guys right up into the top 10 here. Sean Wilder and Troy Radford. They're now inside the top 7.
Sure.
Where is Holloway at?
Is currently 16th in the outside of the lead of that second pack.
Oh, man, that's not where he wants to be.
No, sir.
And he did a fuel-only stop, but I'm not sure what happened. I guess because they backed off so much, and they're still losing time. They're now 7.5 seconds behind that lead pack.
Yeah, a lot of these guys back here in this second pack got damaged from that accident, but didn't elect to use a reset. So some of these guys are definitely running slower than the lead pack because of that, and it's affected them, and that's why they're so far back right now.
Well, lots on the line here tonight, folks. That nice trophy that these guys, the winner will get here tonight, the champion. And also those 3 nice shirts made up by John Johnson and his wife. So I got to give a shout out to them. They do make some awesome, beautiful t-shirts. So those will go to the 3 finalists here tonight. That's pretty cool. And
even
of course,
go ahead, sorry.
Some drink cups there that they're giving away, so that's pretty cool. And I think some of them might be going to somebody in chat, aren't they?
Yes, sir. There will be random drawings for the drink cups, as well as some t-shirts. And don't forget the CBD packages.
Yes, and the CBD oil packages. Yeah, CBD packages, because it's got oil and I don't know, mints, and it's got a bunch of different stuff in it there.
And even more bad news for that second pack, Rudy. The top 14 are single file.
No, my.
So they are going to pull away even further here. Donald Sadusky about to lose a lap.
Yeah, he's just ahead of the leaders, so he will go a lap down, but he'll be on a different pit sequence than those.
And we're right on the edge. We're going to start seeing these guys coming down pit road, so it might work out. If these guys come down and he gets back on the lead lap, we may be in okay shape. We'll see if where he emerges in.
Yeah, these guys should be coming in any time now. Here they come. Some of them. Wow, locking it down. Look at this. Everett Lane lock. Oh, we got a spinner there. Dave Anderson had to keep going. Wow. Ooh, that was really close for Dave Anderson.
Man, it was.
Where the heck is he? Okay, he finally got it back going again, but yeah, that's going to hurt him big time. But Kevin Freese retakes the lead here, and these guys will be coming in. Him, Gabe Butler, Jimmy Crow, Eric Laurie.
You know, I'm kind of amazed that didn't bring out a caution, because he was pretty much stopped on the track right in front of the second pack.
Yeah. All right, well, that just gave Donald Sadusky his lead back here as the leaders come in. But he'll be back on the tail end of the lead lap. And next we'll probably see, we got this second group coming in now. Brian Rainville, Scott Bellum, Brandon Mefford, Chris Mefford. Oh!
Contact.
Uh-oh. That wasn't good.
Sir, that
Thomas
was
Gold. Yeah. Oh, man. He's going to have to back up on pit road. That's usually not a very good thing to do.
Yeah, and that was just that was a product of the cars in front of him getting together and spinning around and hitting him, spinning him the opposite way. So that was a 3-car collision on pit road.
Kevin Freese out first, Jimmy Crow second, Gabe Butler third. Now, these guys have got to get up to speed pretty quick here, because we got these guys coming around here with a full head of steam behind them. See, that's going to be Everett Lane, and these guys, they're coming around with a full head of steam already.
Sure, Donald Stewart,
yep.
Luke Gray in tow. Got quite the advantage on these guys right now.
Yeah, they've got a heck of a run, and because those guys have got to come into pit road. Jimmy Crow, now we've seen here a while back I did a race and Jimmy Crow actually ran out of gas because he waited just a little too long to come to pit road. I don't want to see him do that again. And he's staying out again. Okay. Oh, okay. He's all right. He's pitted. Okay. Never mind. My bad.
Yeah, right now the leader is Kevin Ferris, and he's about to get passed up as he had no drafting help.
Yep, nobody helping him. Donald Stewart will take over the point, him and Luke Gray. Very good. Good racing right now. DJ Mitzel coming from 13th up to 5th. He's in this lead group. DJ, he knows how to get it done too, man. That's another guy you never want to count him out when it comes down to the end of the race. He knows how to slip in there and win a race. I've seen it happen many a times with him. He comes up the hill here in front of Everett Lane.
And this round of pit stops has definitely spread out the field. The top 9 nose to tail, now top 11 all clumped together here. And then you got to go 6.5 seconds back to 12th place, Daniel Holloway. But he's got Todd Poston and Derek Paulson there with him. So he's not by himself at least. And then from there, from Paulson, you go another 4 seconds back to 15th. To find the third group. So the field is definitely spread out.
Oh yeah, definitely.
And that third group is actually the largest group. That is 15th through 24th all clumped together there.
I see that. Yeah, that's a big group of cars. And then we got a third group, Doug Johnson, Doug Wysocki, Chris Mefford. These guys, David Anderson's back here now. This really messed up David Anderson bad. Happened to slip there, and he had to stop and make a pit stop. He needed fuel, so.
And these guys are about three quarters of a lap down right now at this point.
Mm-hmm. And DJ Mitzel just took the lead over here from Donald Stewart. He had a big pusher from Everett Lane, man. I'll tell you, Everett's a good pusher. Really good pusher. He just needs to be up there and try to win one of these things. It's been a while since I've seen Everett in victory lane. I can say that.
Sure.
Been quite a while. And Everett does lead that lap. That puts 7 of them in his pocket now. He's got 7 laps led. Don't forget what David Anderson had 6. Okay. Let's see, who was one of the other leaders? Kevin Freese. He's led 5. I can't remember who some of the other leaders were there. Donald Sadusky led 10. But right now, Donald Sadusky's led the most. But that could change. And more likely will change.
And it looks like Thomas Gould is the first driver to take his car behind the wall. He is out of the event.
Oh, that's a bummer. Wonder if did he fall out, or was he blinking too much, maybe, or
not sure.
No. Wow. Yeah, that's kind of a bummer. Well, there we go. There goes Rick Cadotte. He's going. That's going to put him 2 laps down. I can't believe Rick Cadotte is 2 laps down. That's not like him to be like that.
Yeah, it's all because he didn't get that damage fixed. Ever since that restart, he was going backwards in a hurry. He did get his reset used on it when he stopped for fuel, but it was too little too late at that point.
Well, at this point, maybe you just try to look for somebody that you can give some help to, you know?
Right.
Him and Billy Stanley are both 2 laps down, so they're actually racing for position right there. Donald Bennett is 1 lap down. Scott Bellum is 1 lap down. I don't know how Scott got a lap down. And Ray Radford is the next one to go a lap down, because he's got the leaders coming right up behind him at a full pace. He's doing about 187. And the leader, Everett Lane, right now is doing about 198. So they're way faster.
Yeah, and these guys it's just a product of having trouble on pit road, either penalties or just having a bad pit stop. They're all by themselves. That's why they've gone a lap down. That's going to leave 29 cars on the lead lap. But David Payne, he's the next driver that the leaders are setting their sights on. He's only about a half a straightaway in front of them right now. And closing.
When you're out here by yourself like this, it's just a horrible feeling because you know the lead pack can come up on you and pass you easily. You got nobody to work with. And it just kind of gets boring out there. You're just riding around in the car, you know.
Oh, heck of a shot there to the back of Everett Lane from John Johnson. Almost got him squirrely going down the backstretch.
That ain't good.
Was bad enough that Troy Radford backed out of it. He's like, no, thank you. I don't want any part of that.
Yeah, I don't blame him. Well, Troy Radford started 15th, and he's running up here in 6th. So is Sean Wilder. Sean started 12th.
And the guy I've been watching here is Daniel Holloway. He's got those two guys with him there, but being a three-car pack, they're just not as fast. They're about 3 mile an hour slower than the leaders.
Yeah.
So they're maintaining, but not gaining, and that's kind of counterproductive from what they need right now. They need at least 1 or 2 more cars to be able to close that gap.
Back up front, Everett Lane, DJ Mitzel.
David Payne finally going a lap down here. 28 cars remaining on the lead lap, and the next car to go a lap down is going to be Donald Bennett. Donald Bennett's already a lap down. He'll be going 2 laps down.
Yeah. You know, it's just so easy to do. You get out of, you know, you make a mistake on pit road or something, or you lose your teammates to work with, or make a mistake of some type, you know, slide through your pit stall, maybe forgot to check the tires or something, or fuel, and, you know, there's just so many little things that can happen out there. And one little mistake on pit road, we see it a lot, that, you know, it can really cost you.
And I tell you what, I've been impressed with this green flag run that we've had. We're about to see a second round of pit stops begin here, as I believe Sadusky's called out. He's coming this time.
Well, I think we ought to do a little crank it up here. What do you think?
Sounds good to me.
All right, let's do this. All right, we're back, folks. How'd you like that? Crank it up. Wasn't that pretty cool?
That's always good fun.
DJ Mitzel still in the lead.
And John Johnson, Sean Wilder just now coming off pit road for their second round of green flag stops. And I got a feeling we're going to see a lot more people come the next couple laps.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, and this front group here, probably about another 2 or 3 laps, we should see them coming in. Because I've noticed they're only getting about maybe 19 laps out of the tank of fuel. They're, a couple of guys are trying to stretch it to 20, and they're taking an awful chance in doing that.
Right.
So what I've been looking at, you know, I mean, now green flag laps is going to be a lot different than when we first started the race, you know, under caution. You know, for that first caution, that kind of changes it up a little bit, makes it look like they're getting about 21, 22 lap. But they're getting about 19, right about 19, I think, on a tank of fuel, and they're coming to take lap 17 right now. So
Yeah,
we should see them coming in.
I think a lot of these guys are trying to stretch it out to lap 42, Rudy. If they can get to lap 42, they'll be able to make it on one more pit stop.
Ah, yeah.
So that 42 right now is the magic number. If you pit before that, you're going to have 2 more stops.
Yep. Yeah, you'll have to stop and take a splash of gas at the end.
Right. So they've got to get around at least one more time here if they can. And now it gets interesting. These guys are coming in a lap early.
I don't know. They must know something we know. Or what we don't know, I mean. Yeah. Kevin Freese is going to stay out. He's a little more added insurance now. And, you know, these guys are on just a slight different pit stop strategy. So they could probably go 1, maybe 2 more laps here, but I would say 1 more. They'll probably be coming in on this round.
Anybody who pits this lap or after can definitely make it on 1 more stop from here.
Yep. We got Kevin Freese, Jimmy Crow, Gabe Butler, and Eric Laurie. Let's see if these 4 come in on this time. Nope, they're going to stay out 1 more lap, so just even more insurance.
Got to think about those green white checkers.
Yeah, they will have to come in on the next lap, though, I can tell you that.
Yeah. But Ray Radford and Scott Bellum pull off, come down pit road, as well as Tom Quattlebaum, Lynn Neese, Brandon Medford. Oh, no. Brian Rainfield went through the infield grass there in turn 2. Coming back onto the track, he spun himself on the apron there. Didn't get into anybody, so we're still green, but he's definitely lost a lot of time. And I believe Luke Gray is coming back down pit road, serving a speeding penalty, Rudy.
Oh, man, that's going to hurt him big time. But the leaders are coming in. So if this cycles out, John Johnson could be the leader when they come around. Him and Sean Wilder, DJ Mitzel, Don Stewart, Roy Radford. These 5 are working together.
It's going to be real close because they're just now entering turn 3, and these guys are now in their pit stall getting service. So definitely, Johnson's got the drafting help. So I believe you're right. He's going to take over here in just a moment.
Yeah. And this will be the first laps he's led today after starting in 10th place. Didn't have the qualifying time. We thought he was going to have the pole there for a while, but it wound up he didn't get it. So Radford kind of ducked out to the outside there for a minute. We might see some not 3 wide, but might see some passing here. Looks like they're going to clear all these guys and get around them. But Freese is going to hold on to it for now, but he's by himself, and these guys are coming up on him like gangbusters right now.
Yeah, they're going to pass him like he's sitting still here. Here they come.
But at least he'll still be able to hang on to the draft. That's good.
Yes.
We've got quite a few cars in this draft right now. Back to Eric Laurie. This will be even some, this is a good pack of cars here right now. 9 of them in that pack. That's pretty awesome. Back about 1.2 seconds, Everett Lane and Daniel Holloway. No, that's not Daniel. Sorry. He's working with a lap car there of, that is, gosh, I don't know who that.
Scott Bellum.
Okay, Scott Bellum. All right. Thank you. Yep.
Donald Bennett. Now, look at this, though. Holloway, remember, before this round of pit stops, he was 6 seconds behind these guys.
Yeah.
He's now 4 seconds and closing. So he's caught him.
Yep.
He's catching him.
Yeah, he's catching him here. He's using the draft help off of Donald Bennett right there. And Donald might have been pedaling just a little bit there to kind of give them a little bit of draft help to close that gap. So they've closed it up pretty good.
Sure.
Yeah, I wouldn't count these guys out.
No, not at all. Being able to close up the gap, he's now down to 2.5 seconds in closing. So they're coming. He's going to be up here fighting with Sean Wilder and Troy Radford, who are 3rd and 4th right now. So he's going to be back in that trophy hunt right now.
Oh yeah, yeah. These guys they kind of got unorganized up in the front here. See this?
Yeah, 3 wide already.
Yeah, they kind of got unorganized a little bit there. Boy, they're just like, everybody's like all over the place. Troy Radford, he was kind of wiggling there a little bit. Let's keep an eye on Holloway here. Now they have caught that front group. Look at this.
They have.
Oh my goodness.
He's actually going to have to back out of it to keep from running Eric Laurie over.
Yeah, they're going to go right up in there. Him and Anthony Poston. Yeah.
Think they're going to make it 3 wide? They've got the run.
I know if it was me, I would, but I don't know. We'll have to wait and see if they do. They might be just going to ride here for a little while. We're just a little past halfway right for a while. Yeah, a little past halfway. About 7 laps past it.
Sure. So right now, the top 10, Eric Laurie being in 10th, or I'm sorry, 13th. Top 13 cars
right
are all within 1 second of each other. Then you got to go back 11.5 seconds to Donald Sadusky, who's working with a few lap down cars. And then the second pack is 15 seconds behind the lead pack and 15th through 20th there. And then it just gets further spread out from there as David Anderson, Chris Memford, Douglas Wasaki, and Brian Rainville. They're all on the lead lap, 21st and 24th, but 40 laps behind the lead pack. Or 40 seconds, I'm sorry. 40 seconds behind the lead pack.
Yeah, that's put them in a bad situation right now. And what they really need right now is a caution to tighten this group back up, everybody back up, and maybe get 1 or 2 guys more back on the lead lap. Right now, the first guy lap down is Doug Johnson, but he is in with this front pack. So he's in a good place right now.
Sure, and it looks like we've had our second retiree here. Jeffrey Clifton has taken his car behind the wall.
Oh, no. Yep. I think he must have spun coming to pit road or something, because I see smoke there at pit road entrance.
Right.
There's some smoke there, so he may have maybe locked him up, hit the wall, whatever. I don't know. Where Radford goes high, looking for some help. Nobody going up there with him. He's going backward.
I went back and looked at it, Rudy. Yeah, he had some issues with Roy Hyde. It was kind of a bumper hook, but Hyde saved it off of Brian Meixel, and that's why there was no caution. But he spun down to the inside, and that was pretty much the end of the race for him.
Well, good news for Sean Wilder. He got up there and led some laps. Now he's in front of John Johnson. And on the high side is DJ Mitzel and Everett Lane.
Conrad making an unexpected, unscheduled pit stop.
He's been in a couple of times. I wonder what's going on with dude. He's lap down too. How the heck, man? I don't know. That's kind of weird. Well, this lead pack may start getting a little bigger here because we've got some guys behind them that are closing up. Kevin Freese, Jimmy Crow, Gabe Butler, and Eric Laurie. Those four working together is pretty awesome. I mean, I'm glad that those guys are working together like that. There are four cars of the same team. Duke Conrad's part of that team as well, but he's now a lap down. So but these guys working together, and they are closing up on that. They are within the grasp of it. They can feel the draft off of it.
Pretty impressive. They were about 4 seconds back when they came off of pit road. Now catching back up to the lead pack. Yeah,
this is pretty awesome. Really picking up a lot of speed here right now in that draft. They're going to close up real quick, and man, when they get to them, they're going to be, gosh, a mile or two faster an hour than that lead pack.
Yes, sir.
They're coming.
Everett Lane just got pushed to the lead by Doug Johnson and almost lost it. They almost got bumper hooked. And look who's sitting in fourth. Daniel Holloway.
Oh, yeah, yep. I didn't figure it was going to take too long for him to get back up there. He might have been a little concerned at first there, but you know, he's working with Anthony Post, and those two have worked together for a long, long time. They know how to get to the front when the time is right, and they've got themselves up here. Now, they're going to be looking at pit stops here probably in about the next 6 or 7 laps. So we'll be watching for that. That'll be their final pit stop of the day.
Sure. And right there, side by side, is the other championship contender in the 91 car, Sean Wilder. So these two guys, as they go 3 wide.
Yep. And Troy Radford's in that. All 3 of the championship drivers are up here inside the top 10 now. That's pretty amazing.
Troy Radford coming up through the middle by himself. He's got a little help, but we're going to be 3 wide for the lead, Rudy.
Yep. DJ Mitzel comes over in the middle. Maybe that's going to help Troy. Look at that. He closes right up on the back of him. Holloway to the lead. He takes it to the bottom. Holy smokes. 4 wide. 4 wide up here. You have got to be kidding me.
Wrecking.
Uh-oh. On pit road?
The 91. John Wilder got spun coming to pit road. He got run over by the 3. And that sent him out across the track. They were spread out enough, though, that it did not bring out the caution.
Good Lord. That's going to hurt Sean.
He had to back up, come down pit road. He's definitely going to have to use a reset after hitting that wall as hard as he did.
Holloway to the lead for the first time today. Started 17th. Thought he was out of it about 20 laps ago. And here he is right up here with this lead group. Obviously wasn't too concerned, huh?
No.
And they should be coming to pit road here in about the next 3 or 4 laps. And that'll be their final pit stop. I'm kind of surprised Sean Wilder come in. I know he was off the pit sequence a little bit, but gosh, that's quite a bit, actually.
Yeah, he just now went in a lap down coming off of pit road.
Yeah.
So, unless he gets a caution, it doesn't look good for his trophy dreams right now.
Man, oh man. Well, it could be potentially one of the chase drivers or the championship drivers could be knocked out of this. Sean Wilder, after a great season he had this year. It's been a long one, but it's been great. I mean, they only race once a month, and they started in, I think it was, February? I think it was the first race, February, and then this was the final race here tonight.
Right. Like we've had our third car behind the wall, Doug Johnson has retired from the race.
Yeah, I did see that. Yeah, and he actually left TeamSpeak too, so he is completely gone and out. So, wow. Derek Paulson started 27th, up to 6th. That's another great racer right there. We'll be keeping an eye on. Could slip up there and grab this win away from them and one of them 3 champions.
Or do these guys have got to get at the very minimum 3 more laps out of this tank of fuel?
Yeah, that's right. That is right. You are correct. You Oh boy, that's going to be very much on the edge.
Yes, sir. Because if you pit before 19 to go, you're going to have to stop again.
Right. Yeah.
And we're going to have some guys coming down. They're calling it out right now. There are going to be guys coming down this time.
So we're going to see these guys are going to be short on fuel then for the end.
By 3 laps. Yes, sir.
Oh my gosh. You have got to be kidding me. Here they come. All the way, bringing them all, a bunch of them in. Wow. Well, they gave the lead back to Kevin Freese, which has enough fuel to make it. Well, no, I'm sorry. They'll have to stop it in the next couple of laps. I'm sorry, my bad, Mike. Yeah, these guys will have to make their final.
Yeah, this group that he's with, Pierce, Butler, Jimmy Crow, and Eric Laurie, they were the last ones to stop.
Right.
They can definitely make it at least 3 more laps.
Right.
So they're really the only ones in good shape right now. If this stays green, it's going to be a 5-car race to the end.
Yeah. Oh boy. Oh boy. Yeah, Tom Quattlebaum and Brandon Mefford. These guys are pretty much on that same sequence. They're probably going to have to come in about a lap before those front 4.
Yes,
but Holloway off of pit road now has made his final pit stop. And we're concerned he's going to be short on. These guys are going to be short on fuel by a lap or 2, maybe.
And the guys coming off pit road now are going to have to stretch it. They may be running out of gas before they get back to the start-finish line.
Yep. Wow. Can you imagine this comes down to a fuel mileage race at the very end?
Oh.
Well, we've seen that not long ago, because that's when I was telling you about Jimmy Crow ran out of fuel on the last lap. On the back stretch, he ran out of fuel, didn't make it to the finish line. I think he finished, I don't remember where he finished, but it wasn't, he didn't win. He had the winning car, but ran out of fuel on the last lap.
Wow.
Yeah, crazy, man. He was going to win it. But the guys, they took a chance, stayed out there, hoping they'd have enough to make it back to the start-finish line, and he didn't, man. So
right now, there are only 4 cars who are going to have enough fuel to make it to the end, and that is Kevin Ferris, Gabe Butler, Jimmy Crow, and Eric Laurie. Now, they still have to make their last stop.
Right.
But when they pit, they're good to the end. No one else out here can say that.
Yeah, they pushed it just a little bit longer. And I think that first caution is what really caught them. It caught a lot of people. They really, it kind of threw the pit sequence off for some people. And I think these guys were on that pit sequence that they stopped during that only caution we've had today. And that got them a little bit better of a chance of making it the rest of the way. Now, them guys that are coming around with Daniel Holloway and these guys, I don't know. I don't know what to say about that.
Yeah, they're definitely going to assume the lead. It's going to be really iffy if they've got enough fuel to make it to the end. I don't believe they do. And look at that. Gabe Butler is going to win the race off pit road.
Yep. These guys just now coming off, though. They're going to have to suck up behind them guys, but they have made their final pit stop. And we know they're pretty much guaranteed to make it from here.
Right.
And they're going to be ahead of Holloway here for a little bit. I'm not sure if these guys have got enough steam to get by them. With that gap in between them, though, they probably will. Gabe Butler, Kevin Freese, and Eric Laurie They're coming up on Eric Laurie now. That's the third place car.
All Laurie has got to do is just keep in touch with them, and he's got the fuel to make it. These guys in front of him, much.
Well, he's going to probably duck in behind these guys and ride a little bit to get caught up there to Gabe Butler and Kevin Freeze. Yeah, I'm thinking you are right, man. We're going to see some. I think we're going to see some guys run out of gas on the last lap. Honestly, it would be something, man. I'll tell you, it's going to be something. 3/4 of a second back to Daniel Holloway and Derek Paulson.
And Rudy, we talk about it week in, week out. Jimmy Crow was one of those 4 who came in the pit road last, but he overshot his pit box, had to back up, and now he finds himself in 11th, 8 seconds behind that lead pack.
Oh my gosh. Well, that's the kind of mistakes you see happening, man. Cost you the race.
Yes, sir. And may have cost him a money position as well, as if everyone else pits and he stays out to finish, he's going to be at 4th.
I'm kind of wondering if the second group here now they're kind of taking it easy right now, trying to save about a lap of fuel, just riding.
It looks like it, because they had the opportunity. If they wanted to, they could have passed Gabe Butler and Kevin Pierce, but now Butler and Pierce, they have lap down traffic to help them save fuel, which they don't really need to.
Now they're closing the gap. Comes the 08, which is Tom Quattlebaum, the first car lap down. But that's about to change here because the leaders are going to pass up a couple other ones here too. Wysocki, Chris Medford, and David Anderson. Leaders probably be passing them here before too long.
Now, as it stands right now, Daniel Holloway is the guy, the championship bubble guy, who has the commanding lead. He's in 3rd right now, and you got to go all the way back to 12th and 13th, where Sean Wilder and Troy Radford are duking it out side by side.
Right. Yeah, this is a good battle back here. Something could happen up in the front, though. You just never know what's going to happen.
Sure.
That's why we call this a shooting match, or whatever you want to call it, a wild card race, because you just never know what's going to happen out here.
All it's going to take is the caution flag to come out, and that changes everything. Oh
yeah. And I really doubt we'll see anybody come to pit road. Anybody, because those guys that were going to be on the edge of making it, well, that'll pretty much guarantee that they will be able to make it then.
Right, they're going to run it out. You can't afford to come to pit road now.
Nope, can't. If Holloway and them guys come to pit road now, that just blows their chance right there for winning. I don't know. Troy Radford pretty much kind of out of it back here with Sean Wilder. The one that's the championship driver that's doing the best is Holloway, and he's in this front group.
But he doesn't. I mean, he's going to be stretching a fuel window if he can make it. It's going to be close for him.
He might be sitting there saving right now, though. I'd be running about 3/4 throttle, saving as much as I can to make sure I've got enough.
Yeah.
That's why you don't see him trying to get out there and go around these guys. He's sitting there saving fuel. Well, thank you, everybody, for joining us tonight. We do appreciate it. Very cool. See a lot of new people in chat there, folks. Do not forget to hit that subscribe button. If it's your first time here, please hit that subscribe button. That helps out the channel. And if you throw a like on there, that helps out these guys here. They know that their fans are appreciating the good racing that these guys are putting on for you. So get busy. Just a couple of clicks with the mouse. Hit that thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe. Gabe Butler, still looking strong.
And the guys in front of him, they're fighting hard. David Anderson, Chris Medford, Douglas Osagi. They're trying to stay on that lead lap. And I think Gabe's just inclined to let him do it.
Yep. Well, Everett Lane's coming up on the outside here. I was just watching this. He's coming up on the outside. I'm kind of, well, I thought maybe for a second there Holloway was going to get out in front of him. But I think Holloway's just going to ride for right now. He doesn't need to win the race to win the championship.
No, he just has to finish in front of those other two.
Yeah, and the other two are way back. Sean Wilder's back in 12th, and these guys are, gosh, almost a half a lap behind. Him and Troy Radford both back here, almost a half a lap behind. So, you know, like I said, he doesn't really need to win the race to win the championship. Oh, they're coming in?
Yes, Daniel Holloway, pit road.
Oh.
These guys could not make it. They had to come in, 10 to go.
Oh, my goodness. Wow. Well, that may have just cost them the championship.
Yes, sir. Gabe Butler, Kevin Ferris, Eric Laurie. These guys, these are the three guys, the only three guys who do not want to see a caution because they have the fuel to make it. They are in the money spot. The only thing that can ruin it for them right now is a caution.
Yep. Well, that puts Sean Wilder into 7th. So the battle's going to be between him and Troy Radford for this championship.
Yes, sir. And they're only two cars apart.
Right.
They have Donald Sadusky between them. And I think Sadusky's going to have to come down to pit road soon if he hasn't already done so.
Yes. And, you know, Sean Wilder's going to be kind of close, too. They're coming in now. Look at this. The three of them coming in together.
Wow.
So, you know what? You know, I don't even know what to think right now because the way these guys are doing this right now, this is really messing up my mind right now, to be honest, because thinking that some of these guys could have made it, some guys couldn't, but with these guys, they pitted early, so they were definitely going to be way short on fuel.
And I know why they short pitted like they did. None of them realized that Gabe Butler, Chris Ferris, and Eric Laurie have enough gas to make it.
Right.
So they're trying to make up the track position on pit road, short pitting, less time on pit road, get out back in front of them.
Right.
But these guys aren't coming back in.
Yeah.
Right? Everybody else is going to have to pit except for the 88, the 42, and the 071.
Yeah. The Donald Stewart's probably going to have to come in. He's been out there for 14 laps right now, so he definitely will have to come in. So that's going to peel him out of the 5th place. Put Jimmy Crow into the 5th place. Jimmy quite a ways back here.
And Jimmy Crow is the other driver. He's the 4th driver that can make it on fuel. So right now he's looking at a 4th place finish if that caution doesn't come out.
He's going to be real close. I'm going to say that he may even run out of gas on the last lap. I don't know, but we'll see. We'll just have to see how good these guys' maths are. You know how good their math is in their head. They're trying to figure it out. Can I make it? You know. So we'll see.
And right now, Everett Lane is your leader. He's got David Anderson and Luke Gray in front of him, but I don't think he's got enough fuel to make it. He's saving everything he can, staying behind these lap guys, but I think he's going to be about a lap short.
Yeah, a couple laps short. Yeah. So that'll move Gabe Butler into the win column, maybe. And that's going to keep moving these guys all up, you know. Now, the bad part of it is that Daniel Holloway and these guys are, gosh, they're 3/4 of a lap behind those leaders right now.
Yes, sir.
But that doesn't matter. I mean, even if Daniel Holloway finishes in 7th, half a lap down, doesn't matter. He would be the champion. Am I right?
Everett Lane, yes, you're right. Everett Lane has called out. He is coming this time.
Okay.
And that's going to give the lead over to Gabe Butler.
Yep, he's coming in. If Gabe Butler's good on fuel, he doesn't need to worry about it. Kevin Ferris, Eric Laurie, those three.
Right there, the top 3 nose to tail.
6 laps to go. Chris Mefford takes his car behind the wall. Oh, get some guys dropping out here. Brian Rainville. And so these guys, the way they're racing, these 3, they don't really need to race each other right now. They're all 3 sitting on the podium, but not for the championship. The guy that's in the championship seat right now is Daniel Holloway.
No, these 3 right now, Gabe Butler, Kevin Ferris, Eric Laurie, they're not going to make any moves until the last lap when that white flag's out, when they don't have to worry about a green-white checker.
Right.
Then it's every man for himself, because you've got, you know, every money spot up for position right there, nose to tail.
Yep. Here comes Daniel Holloway. They're going to pass up this group ahead of them, I do believe. They got a full head of steam. Everett Lane wants to stay with them. He goes high. Holloway stays low. Oh, boy. They're going to go 3 wide to get around Everett Lane. Yeah, a little touching going on there. I think Everett was trying to put the block on him a little.
Wow, that was a great save by Poston.
Man. Sure wasn't too appreciative of that.
No, I can guarantee you he was not.
You mean Paulson or Poston?
Poston.
Oh,
no,
okay.
He got hit down onto the apron, almost wrecked.
Oh, I didn't see that. Wow.
Yeah.
I was on Paulson. I thought Paulson almost wrecked. Okay, maybe it was Poston. Poston, Paulson. Okay, I was off a little. All right, back up front, Gabe Butler. They're riding on the back there of Len McNeese. Len running in 27th position, 2 laps down. And John Johnson just ahead of them. John actually, where's he at? I'm trying to find him. I guess he's the next one to go a lap down. We only have 11 cars on the lead lap.
Yes, sir. And,
that's unbelievable.
Right now, there are only 5 guys out there who do not want to see a caution right now, and that's our top 4 and Daniel Holloway, because Holloway's in 6th, where Sean Wilder and Troy Radford are both 12th and 13th, caught 1 lap down. So he wants to keep them back there.
Yep, Holloway just riding right now. He doesn't need to pass anybody. He doesn't need to win the race. He just needs to finish right now in this spot to win this championship. And, you know, he was kind of favored to win the championship tonight. I heard some guys calling for him to win it. But a lot of people were rooting for Sean Wilder. Not taking anything away from Troy Radford either. Right. You know, I'm just saying, a lot of people were calling for Sean Wilder to win it, but there was a lot of people rooting for Daniel Holloway, saying that he was probably going to get it here tonight.
Oh my, we're 3 wide for 5th.
Yeah, I see that. This is getting pretty crazy up here now. And there's lap cars involved in that too. Paulson gets by. He goes into 5th place. Daniel's just riding. He said, go ahead. You just go ahead, Derek. I'm just rooting for the championship here right now. He can't win the race, so 2 laps to go. Next time by, these 3 up in the front here are going to get the white flag, Dwayne.
And they've backed out of it, Rudy. They're going to be close. Gabe Butler, Kevin Ferris, and Eric Laurie have all slowed down. They're only doing 190 mile an hour. Do they have enough? Have they used up too much gas?
They're pretty close, I can tell you that.
Well, here we go. Gabe Butler is about 500 feet away. White flag is out. There will not be overtime. Now, does he have enough gas to get back?
Well, we're about to find out here in just a minute.
All 3 drivers nose to tail for money positions.
Oh, Ferris pulls out and Gabe Butler's out. He is out of fuel. Oh, is Ferris going to have enough to make it back? Or Eric Laurie? Or Laurie's out of gas, is he? Is he sputtering?
He sputtered,
both of them are out, aren't they?
It looks like it. They're dropping. They are out of gas.
Oh my God, they're going to coast across to get the win.
Who's going to be?
Do you believe this? Oh my gosh, look at that.
Laurie goes to the outside, pushes Ferris across for the win.
Oh my gosh, unbelievable!
Who's going to get third? Gabe Butler's coming down. Is he going to get past?
No, I don't think. I think he's going to make it to the line.
Are you kidding me?
Wow! Holy smokes! I'm telling you.
I have never seen that, Rudy.
Nope, unbelievable. You talk about pushing it right to the limit right there, Dwayne. I am telling you what, man. Coasting across the finish line, and Kevin Freese takes the win. Oh.
And what Eric Laurie's going to kick himself is he realized if he had just gone to the outside instead of running in the back of him, he probably would have won it. He had the momentum.
Yeah, that's true. That is very true. But, well, we're going to get these guys up here in just a minute, folks, so hang on. All right, we caught up with tonight's winner, Kevin Freese. You bring it across the start-finish line out of fuel, coming like I think about when you went into turn 3, but you had such a lead over fourth place there. It wasn't going to matter. You coasted to the win. Tell me what your thoughts were. Did you think that they were going to be able to pass you?
We just come into that white flag. It was iffy if we were going to make it, so we decided to push a little bit, gap ourselves as much as we could, and then hope for the best.
Oh my gosh, I'm telling you, I ain't seen a finish like, I don't think I've ever seen a finish like that, where the top 3 coast across the finish line and take the top 3. That was pretty amazing. Well, you guys really took a chance on the fuel, and I'm sure, you know, you wanted it to stay green, you know, I mean, with that big gap back to fourth place, gosh, you finished 3.8 seconds being ahead of them, you know, so that's not bad, because they were like 3/4 of a lap behind you for a while there. That's how much they closed the gap, man. Well, tell me about the race out here, what this win means to you, because you're going to get, I believe, $150 in your pocket.
Yeah, it was an awesome team win we had. We executed pretty good pit stops that helped us get where we needed to save enough, and we were able to ride behind people, not even to save enough, just enough to get us to the line.
Right.
Yeah, it was a fun race.
I'm telling you, I haven't seen a finish like that in like forever, man. That was great. Well, $150 to you, and I think there's some other stuff coming your way too. So, I guess I don't know if John Johnson decides to come up here or not, but congratulations to you, Kevin. Who you got to thank for this victory?
I gotta thank the whole team who was in here tonight with us. Gabe, Eric, Dude, Jimmy was with us. It was a fun race. Everybody did a pretty good job there.
Yeah, we were kind of shocked that was a long green flag run. If they wouldn't have had that caution at the beginning, you guys would have stayed green the whole way, man. That was pretty interesting. Now, a caution would have definitely put everybody on top of each other, and you might not have got this win here tonight. But you also got a pole award too. What was that?
That would be a T-shirt from simracingmerch.com.
Yeah. So that's nice. Yeah, get a T-shirt and $150.
Yeah, can't argue with that.
No way, man. That's pretty awesome. All right, well, I hope you go collect all that stuff, celebrate that win. Congratulations to you, Kevin, and we'll see you next time, brother.
Thank you, Rudy. Hope everybody enjoyed the race.
Oh, it was great, man. All right, you got second there, Dwayne?
Yes, sir. Eric Laurie. Wow, what a finish. You got kind of boxed in there coming to the line behind Kevin there. If not for that, you had the momentum to get by him. Instead, you end up booting him across the line in front of you. But that was a heck of a call on pit strategy there for you guys. Talk about it a little bit.
Eric, you there, Eric? Hello, Eric.
I was pushing the wrong button. We had good runs there on fuel, mileage, and everything else. And the last lap, just before we were thinking about pitting, and we said, Gabe said, "Let's go for it." So we went for it.
And it definitely paid off for you, literally, there, as that gamble put $100 in your pocket. You know, at the beginning of the race, if someone told me the top three were going to coast across the line for the money spots, I would have laughed at them. But you guys did that's a heck of a job there. Well,
Yeah.
Who do you got to thank for second place tonight?
All my teammates, Dude, Jimmy, Gabe, Kevin. It's just been a fun time.
All right. Well, you guys definitely earned it there, and you're coming back for next season.
Sure.
All right. Well, we'll let you get out of here and go collect and enjoy the winnings, and we'll see you next time.
All right. Thank you, Dwayne and Rudy.
Yes, sir.
Rudy, you got third.
Gabe Butler, man, you were the first one out of the three that ran out of gas there, Gabe, at the very end. Holy smokes. That was so close that you guys, I can't believe you guys figured it out to be that close. I'm not sure if you did that intentionally or just that last pit stop. I thought maybe you might have pitted maybe a lap early. Couldn't you have stayed out one more lap to kind of give you a little insurance?
No, we were running our tanks pretty dry, so I mean, it worked out in the end. I did run out of gas first, so I was kind of Flintstoning it down the backstretch there. So, but it had to be exciting to watch it, man.
Oh, it was. It was great, man. I mean, we weren't sure who was going to win and how fast that second group was going to catch up to you guys. And I mean, they had caught up to you 3.8 seconds back from you. That's how close you were from losing third place. 3.8 seconds. That was amazing. Man, I'm telling you. Well, who was your pit strategist?
We all decided. I mean, the whole team, we kind of discuss it a few laps beforehand, and then we make a decision pretty quick. There's no arguing. We kind of, call it out. Everybody agrees with it, and then we all do it. So.
Well, was there any one fuel stop that you could have maybe stretched one more lap to just kind of, that would have gave you that added insurance?
Not really.
No,
like
you guys ran them dry every time, huh?
As much as we could, yeah.
Yeah.
And we were trying to get into draft the last few laps, and then with one to go, like the fellas were saying, we weren't quite sure if we were going to pit or not. And I just said, let's go for it. And we decided to just push and see if we could get enough momentum to make us coast across the line, and we did.
Wow. Well, great strategy. Everything worked out. I mean, I don't think you intentionally figured that you were going to be that far ahead and that close on fuel. But man, good pit stops. Good. Everything was flawless for you three. You stayed together all night, and it was just amazing to watch you guys run like that, man. That was great. Well, congratulations to you, Gabe, who you got to thank for finishing third here. And I think you get some money out of that too, don't you? What's he get there?
Yes,
$50
sir, $50.
Yeah, $50. Not bad. Not bad for an hour and a half of your time, right?
Oh no, it's awesome. I can buy gas with it now.
Yeah, right.
Use it for the next race. But I'd like to thank all the teammates. They've already been named, but a big shout out to Duke Conrad. It's great to have him back after all he's been through. 2 hurricanes, so it's great to have him back on the team. And of course, the pit stall and you guys for doing a great job as usual. And I don't know who won the actual championship, but whoever did, congratulations to them.
All right, buddy. Well, we'll catch you next time then, and go celebrate on that third place. You and the team did an amazing job here tonight. Congratulations.
All right, Rudy and Dwayne, thank you guys.
Yes, sir.
One more honorable mention, Rudy. The driver who finished highest, not in the top 3, with 0 incidents, was none other than John Johnson. He gets $50.
Oh, wow, that's not bad. Yeah, the league owner. Very good. Very good. Well, it looks like our champion, Daniel Holloway, is in here. Daniel, tell me about them last few laps. You really backed out of it, just knowing that all you needed to do is ride to get this championship. Tell me about it.
Yeah, I've done it before. When you broadcast a couple of seasons ago, I wasn't going to win, and I was in that position, and just wanted to be safe, especially the last 10 laps. And I'm still surprised how far back I was to catch the lead pack throughout this race, and ended up leading at one point. And wow.
I'm telling you what, it was great, man. It was great. You guys did an amazing job out there, and we were kind of worried about you for a while there that maybe you weren't going to be able to pull this off. And with the pit strategies falling the way they were there with Sean and Troy, I was a little concerned. I thought, oh boy, did you just mess up? And then when they seen they had to pit, and then they were coming out behind you, oh man. Were you keeping an eye on that, on the relative, to see where they were at compared to you?
Oh yeah, all race I was. Those two were my two main focus. If I won it, I won it. If not, I told some of these guys, if I was in the lead pack, and I didn't care for, I wouldn't mind winning the race tonight, but I was focused on that championship. But I shot myself in the foot beginning of the race. I'm not sure what happened on that high side when that caution came out. I don't know who was in front of me. I don't know if he hit the wall, checked up, and I checked up hard, but still caught him in the left rear, caused the caution. I told race control I'll claim it. Wasn't sure whose fault it was, and started way in the back, and that was a very hard fought to get back up there.
I bet. Well, man, you're going to come out of here with a lot of really nice prizes here tonight. You got that. You got a poster coming for the champion. You've got the trophy coming, and I believe there's some other stuff too. I think you got a tumbler going to be coming your way, and you also get a 3-paint oval package from iWraps. So that's a pretty nice package. Yeah. iWraps, they do a great job of painting, Oh,
yeah. I've had some paint schemes through iWrap. They do a wonderful job. And I wasn't sure what was all involved. So it was main focus all day with this race. I wanted to get this going.
Oh, man, I'll tell you what. I know it's been a nerve-wracking day. I don't think it was any more nerve-wracking for you guys than it was for me, because I wanted to make sure everything was just right. John kept sending me more pictures and stuff, and I was like, oh my gosh, no more. I just get everything set, and then I got to readjust everything. But it all worked out great, and I'm glad you pulled out the championship here, Daniel. Always good to see my friend Daniel in that Hershey's Kisses car in Victory Lane, and the championship Victory Lane too. So good job, man. Congratulations.
Thank you, Rudy. And I want to say congrats, Kevin, on the win. I know those guys I was right there at the end, but I wanted to be safe than sorry and get that fuel. I was close on fuel mileage, but I didn't want to take that chance. And congrats, Kevin, on the win, and Gabe and Eric on that 1-2-3 finish.
Yeah, I'll tell you what, John had a lot of really nice prizes to give away tonight. This was really amazing. I don't know if he's going to come back for another season. Has he talked about it? Do you know? Or I haven't talked to him about it, but.
No, not yet.
Yeah. Okay. So I guess it's up in the air for right now, unless he does like he did last year. He's going to wait till like about February to get started. That's not a bad thing. Went from February to October once a month. That's pretty good.
Oh, yeah. I know it's in the works. but there'll be some announcements soon.
Well, I know there was a lot going on out there, especially for you, Daniel. You ran, had a ninth. Let's see, what's that say? Ran all 9 races. Okay. You also had an average finish of 9th, and you had 2 top 5s, no wins, but you had led 40 laps. And tonight you only led 3.
Yeah, just staying conservative on that top. Yeah, as far as being a top 10 each race, this league here, you've got very, very hard, good, great competitors in this league. And,
Yes.
just getting a win, accomplishes a huge thing, especially not just on super speedways, but all these other tracks that we've raced this year, and good
Right.
hard fought battles. And, that's how much these drivers are for being really, really tough and good. And I can't say anymore being in this league, and it was an honor racing in this league for them.
Yep. All right, buddy. Well, I'm going to let you go celebrate that championship and collect all your trophies and posters and money or whatever you're getting, man. Go celebrate that. And I hope you come back next season and we try it again.
I sure will. And I just want to shout out to everybody who was watching. I know I had family, Sarah, my mom, my wife, sisters. They were watching, uncles, MaxSpeedTV. Love you guys as far as broadcasting. You guys do an awesome, wonderful job each race. And, I can't say any more about you guys. And I want to thank the admins that put up this league. John, Sean, Tim, Doug. I'm sure I'm probably missing somebody.
Yeah.
And David Cox for race control. I think he had an easy night tonight, but it's not an easy job being in race control. So kudos to him. Shout out for him, and just shout out to every driver in here. Again, wonderful guys to race with.
Yes, sir. All right, Daniel, thank you, and we will catch you next time.
Sounds good, Rudy.
All right. Dwayne, let's run down through the final results here, and then we can get the heck out of here. How's that?
All right.
All right. All right, Kevin Freese comes home with the win. Eric Laurie finishing in second. Gabe Butler third. All three of them guys running out of fuel in turn 3 and 4. Well, actually, Gabe ran out of fuel, I think, at the end of the backstretch. So, but all three of them coasted around to finish 1, 2, 3. That was an amazing finish. Donald Stewart, 4th. DJ Mitzel, 5th. Everett Lane, 6th. Derek Paulson, 7th. Our champion here, Daniel Holloway, finishes 8th, but still pulls out the championship here tonight. Congratulations to him. Anthony Post in 9th and John Johnson, 10th. Dwayne?
Our other championship contenders, Troy Radford finishes 11th. Sean Wilder finishes 12th. So good rebounds for them. Donald Sadusky finishes 13th. Dude Conrad rebounds to finish 14th, the first car lap down. Brian Mikesell finishes 15th. David Anderson 16th. Douglas Wisaki 17th. Tom Quattlebaum 18th. 19th is going to go to Brandon Mefford. And Jimmy Crow is going to round out the top 20. Rudy?
All right. 21st is Roy Hyde. 22nd, Luke Gray. Len McNeeson, 23rd. Scott Bellum, 24th. Donald Bennett, 25th. Rick Nichols, 26th. Rick Cadote, 27th. Sorry about that. Let's see. Ray Radford, 28th. Billy Stanley, 29th. David Payne, 30th. Chris Mefford, 31st. Brian Rainville, 32nd. Doug Johnson, 33rd. Jeffrey Clifton, 34th. And Thomas Gould, 35th. Last one on the track. All right. So congratulations to our race winner, Kevin Freese, and our champion here for the Pit Stall Premier Series, Daniel Holloway. Great job for him. Congratulations to him. Folks, thanks you all for watching tonight. And make sure you do hit that thumbs up on the video, and make sure you subscribe to MaxSpeedTV. That really helps out the channel. You can catch out our full broadcast schedule at MaxSpeedTV.com. We do broadcast every single night of the week. Sometimes we have 2 or 3, 4 races going on at the same time. And also follow us on Facebook at Facebook.com/MaxSpeedTV. Till next time, stay safe and have a good night.
Good night, everybody.